Hey you guys, Austin at Homeowners Financial. And so what is this weird hand sign? It is a triangle for delta. Delta means change in math. Fun fact, my team's always like, why are you writing like a triangle next to something? I'm like, oh, we can talk about job changes. So I wanted to talk a bit more about yesterday's, my little soapbox rant on Facebook Live, and also these changes that came into effect last week. So what happened? What's the change? What does it mean? So what happened was last week, FHFA is the Federal Housing Finance Authority. They run Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, and Ginnie Mae. Ginnie Mae is all the government deals. So what they said is, hey, we're gonna charge more money. We're gonna want higher rates. They have these loan level price adjusters, so they're adding this adjustment for first-time home buyers that are purchasing in a HighBalance conforming world and or second homes. So if you're buying a second home, they're seeing that as a risk level of tolerance. They're going to make the interest rates higher. If you're a first-time home buyer in this HighBalance world, so what is HighBalance? So standard conforming this year is $647,200, $647,200. The entire nation can get a conforming loan with Fannie and Freddie. There's no impact or change there. Each county has different numbers when it looks at HighBalance. So for example, Santa Barbara County is 783150. So I have to remember it's such a weird number and they just got announced. And then Ventura is 831,500, right? So if you're getting a loan above 647 and in this range, Fannie and Freddie basically said, hey, you're a higher risk. When does this go into effect? This goes into effect for all loans delivered to Fannie and Freddie April 1st, which means that your loan really has to close at the end of February, because there's about a month time on the back end. You've got your keys, your loan's done, but there's still audits that have to be done. There's post-closing audits. The loan has to be packaged, make sure all the signatures are correct, and then delivered to Fannie and Freddie for them to be received. So basically, this is going to start impacting rates now, because all these companies are like, well, we don't know when that's closing. What if you were buying a construction deal and you had a 6-month lock? There's all these variances in the market that are flooding and impacting rates today. So what is a first-time home buyer? A first-time home buyer is someone who has not owned property in the past 3 years. So even if you bought a house 5 years ago and sold it 6 years ago, that wouldn't make sense, but maybe you sold it 4 years ago, not going backwards in time here, then that means you're a first-time home buyer because you haven't owned property for that time frame. Now you could be a first-time home buyer and be buying an investment property, then you're going to have 2 hits, right? So when this is a very, very big impactful change, especially here on the Gold Coast where housing prices are higher and people need to look at more using low down payments and conforming loan options. So what are we doing? We are reaching out to every single one of our folks that were pre-approved. They got 2 different blasts last week. We're doing some calls and some text message today because we need to redo numbers. This is still a great time and great opportunity to buy before things really change, before you really see prices keep going higher, before you see rates going higher, and it's about using those nuances. So first-time home buyer is somebody that hasn't owned property within 3 years, HighBalance or loans that are above 647,200 that are still going to Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, and those are where the biggest impact changes are going to happen, along with second homes. Let me know what I can do to help you or anyone else. Any questions, anything we can do, please. We're all in together. It's Austin at Homeowners Financial. Make it a great day.